guys, welcome to another episode of Linepro Tips. I'm Coach Linny. Today we're just going to take a look at one clip right here that I wanted to share with you guys because for one, I thought it was a pretty cool thing that the defense did, the Cowboys, but also it's going to give us an opportunity to learn from the 49ers in pass protection. So before we get into the breakdown, let's just take a good look at the clip here. One note is it's 3rd and 10 yards to go, and the 49ers are going to be running a pass play. The Cowboys, they do a bit of a four-man twist. So take a look here. Boom, twist, got it picked up, and first down. Okay, so let's bring it back and break this down here. So first of all, being a third down situation in the NFL, these guys have really come to expect that the defense is going to do some sort of crazy blitz, some sort of crazy twist. In high school and in youth, you know, if the defensive line is going to be running games and twists, usually only 2 players will do the twist. Here, the Cowboys had really what I would call a 4-man game. In any twist situation, you have one guy trying to penetrate and then the other guy trying to loop behind him. Okay, in this case, the right defensive end is a penetrator, the right defensive tackle is a looper. The left defensive tackle is a penetrator and a looper because he ends up looping around the defensive end. And then the left defensive end is a penetrator with the right defensive tackle looping all the way around him. So we'll get that drawn up on the board there for you guys so you can understand. I'm going to play it again here and let you guys just get a look at that. Boom. We got penetrate, penetrate, loop, loop. But nobody quite gets home. And that's a really great job by the 49ers. So let's bring it back here and look at just why that happens. So first thing we have to understand is that this is a half slide pass protection to the right. Okay, we're going to do more videos that explain the half slide pass protection a little bit better. But so you guys understand is essentially the center, right guard, and right tackle are sliding to their right. That's half the line. The left guard and left tackle, they're going to be one-on-one with the defensive tackle and defensive end. This is a super basic pass protection. Every team has it. But it's worth noting that if you're a youth coach, you're a youth player, or a youth parent, you're a high school coach or player, I see a lot of teams, I hear it from a lot of kids that they don't really have a pass protection scheme, but they kind of end up just blocking whoever's in front of them. And you could probably imagine that if that were the case here, this would not have gotten picked up so well. Okay, so the center, right guard, and right tackle, they each have the gap to their right. If there's no immediate threat, they can help, but at the end of the day, they've got to be to that right. Okay, left guard, left tackle, they're locked on one-on-one. The only reason they wouldn't block one-on-one here is if their player loops, or if their player is the penetrator, somebody else takes him, and then their looper comes around, and now you switch players. So first of all, as we play it here, you can see that left guard, left tackle. Those guys are setting one-on-one. 68's blocking the D tackle, 74, he's blocking the D end. Boom, they start to post their foot. Decent technique. 74 might be a little late to post on that defensive end slanting, but in their minds, there's no game. Those are just slanters in their minds, right? There's nothing happening yet, okay? Bring it back a little notch here. I'm looking at the left guard, 68. He starts to see his guy go around the defensive tackle. If you get somebody going around another player, I was one-on-one here, and he's looping around somebody over here, then I need to snap my eyes, and I need to verbally tell that player next to me that I'm taking your guy, and you've got to come off, right? Because the center doesn't know that there's a looper. All he knows is he has this guy to his right in his A-gap, okay? So as this guy starts to penetrate, boom, you can kind of see right there if we go back, the center's looking, and he sees that guy, and he hears that guard say, twist, over, switch, around, go. Every team says something different, but as long as you yell something, then you're going to be fine here. 68 yells, 67 the center. He goes back to that A-gap because at the end of the day, it's where he's got to be. Okay, he's not going to chase back to the left. He knows that he needs to have whoever's coming through the A-gap. Okay, same thing with the guard. All right, let's bring it back to look at the guard. 61. Okay, he sets his left foot to help the center on that A-gap because he has no immediate threat to his right. He's watching that linebacker who's deep back there on his heels, you know, pass dropping. That's not a blitz position from that linebacker. Okay, so now he knows that he's going to need to be getting into that B gap because that's where he's supposed to be. Boom, there he is. Nothing weird for him. He doesn't know it's a 4-man game. He doesn't care. Okay, same thing, right tackle. He's simply feeding that guy to the B gap, which is the guard's job, and he knows that if somebody slants, typically there's going to be somebody else rushing the edge. So there he starts to come off. All right, nothing out of the ordinary for him. Pretty easy job. And finally, the last little twist we have is we have the one-on-one 74 taking that B gap. If the left guard, left tackle were on the same level at this point, the left guard has a looper and the left tackle has a penetrator now. If they're on the same level, 68 could take the penetrator and 74 could come off for that looper. But they got on different levels, and when that happens, we just want to stay with it, stay where we are, keep blocking that one-on-one. So great effort. I love how he, 68 here, typically we'd like to kick and slide and push and slide and stay in that offensive line type of positioning. But, when the crap hits the fan, anything goes. Here he has to take a little bit of a run step just to get back out to him. And he's just giving great effort to extend and run him around the hoop. And 3rd and 10, this situation right here, to get a first down is very, very big. And they've got a fresh set of downs to make it happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. To me, the opportunity to explain to you guys the intricacies of the game are really high when there's so much going on, right? And to the naked eye, it's just like, whoa, how'd they do that? But when we're able to really look at their job and their intention, then you can really break it down and reverse engineer what they're thinking and then apply it to your own game. So I'm Alex Linencoll, aka Coach Linny, and we'll see you guys next time on Linepro Tips.